Have you ever wondered what's the difference between computer engineering, computer science, and IT? Stay tuned, that video is about to start. This is the Savage Scientist Ed right here. And I'm Uber and police car. This is Savage Scientist here today. And I got a quick video for y'all, because this is something that I always wanted to know. And I've been getting a lot of questions about this from people when I talk to them about what I do. I'm a computer scientist. So a lot of times people think that computer scientists are people who are great with Microsoft Word. So there's a common misconception that computer scientists or people in IT are the ones who you go to for your Microsoft Office word processing problems. That is incorrect. That is why there are secretaries. Secretaries all over. Secretaries type letters. They type stuff up. They do all type of word processing. So those are the people you go to. When the network goes down, when your computer busts and start making noises and start smoking and stuff, call IT. Well, really call the fire department if it starts smoking. But that is the biggest complaint that I have with when working help desk jobs. It's amazing how many people call in with problems not related to IT equipment. I mean, most of the time it is, I cannot format my document. Can you help me type something in Word? And I'd be quick to tell them, go to the secretary.
I wanted to differentiate secretary work from these computing disciplines, so let's focus on the difference between IT, computer science, and computer engineering.
IT, also known as management information systems, or information technology. That is the study of information systems as it pertains to business, or not really a scientific approach to studying computing. Most IT curriculums, students will learn networking, a little bit of programming, and a lot of it's mostly business oriented stuff. So you might learn 15% programming, and most of it is going to be IT related stuff. So you might learn a little bit you might take a course on one basic networking course, and that's about it. It is mostly business oriented IT systems. You're going to learn some database stuff. So the rest of the classes in the business IT curriculum will focus around accounting, business accounting, economics, that's micro and macroeconomics, and just general business classes. So that's the other half of management information systems and IT programs. A lot of times students coming from this particular discipline, they normally get jobs doing things like networking, help desk. They would move faster into IT management positions. They normally would get certifications, Cisco certifications, and probably something like the CISSP, and certifications that are more business oriented. And now let's look at the next one, computer science. And I put this second because, in order to understand computer engineering, you might want to look at computer science first. Computer science is really programming. It is intensely code driven. If you like to write code, like to design websites, you like to learn, you like to read documentation on similarities in programming languages. So really a computer scientist, most a really good computer scientist can learn any language. That's because they understand one language so good and they could apply that knowledge to other languages. Well, you might have an IT person who might have learned Visual Basic, and that's it, just Visual Basic or HTML. So computer scientists go further into what they know about these programming languages. So that's why logic is very important if you want to go into computer science. Understanding logic, understanding mathematics, and that is logic-based mathematics, kind of like discrete mathematics, where you learn not only logic, you learn how to work through some proofs and stuff. That's going to really help you out. Shit falling down over there. I don't know why it's falling. And you're going to go through a science sequence. Sometimes it might actually be 2 science sequences. Well, IT and management information systems might go through 1 science sequence. So you might have to take 12 hours, 16, well, let me see, it'll be 2 4 hours, 2 8 8 2. So you might take 16 plus hours of science. So the last one is computer engineering. These people are really good wire heads. They love wires. They love volt circuits. They understand the voltage. If you go into computer engineering, they're not going to teach you how to make a printer. They're not going to teach you how to create computer systems or create microchips. You want to learn about microprocessors, you're going to learn about chips, you're going to learn about VSLI, that is very large scale integration. That is the technique they use to make circuits and chips, but you're not going to actually go there and think that you could create a new Pentium or create the new i10 chip that comes out by Intel. That is years of research, decades of research. That is something that I'm not going to say you won't be able to do it, but that is something that I haven't seen done. And people who go into computer engineers, they are really electrical engineers with an emphasis on computer systems. So they're going to learn some programming, they're going to learn network systems, they're going to learn a little bit of the stuff from IT and computer science. So they might not have to take classes on discrete mathematics. They're not going to have the same mathematics because their core is going to be based on engineering classes, like that whole engineering economy class that deals with it's like a combination of economics and engineering and figuring out if it's cost feasibility, if it's feasible to build this. And that is really what engineering is all about, if it's worth it to build it. And they got, electrical engineering, besides the electrical engineering, they also have a real emphasis on physics. So when in computer science you have 2 science sequences most of the time, and they could be physics, geology, biology, whatever else ology you could think of. Physics is going to be 2 cores, two science sequences, and one of them will be physics. So there's no way around it. And sometimes they don't count astronomy as physics, because that's one way you could kind of sneak around the physics requirement by taking astronomy, taking a Cal-based astronomy. Oh yeah, you probably could even get away with the algebraic physics, but it's up to the way as your school is set up. So it's physics based. So if you want to be an electrical engineer, you want to be a computer engineer, just think of yourself as an electrical engineer who knows computing. And all 3 of these degrees could get you almost any job in computing, but robotics most likely, but the thing is, if you want to be an IT manager, if that's your goal, then get the IT certificate, go with the IT route. If you want to be a designer or you want to design apps and stuff, then you should go in computer science. And if you want to design embedded systems, robots, self-driving cars, and all kind of stuff like that, then you might want to go into computer engineering. So I hope this video cleared up the difference between the two. And the people who know Microsoft Word real good, those are your IT people. In computer science, you're not going to take a course on Microsoft Word, and in computer engineering, you won't take a course on that. And most likely, even in IT, you won't, but you might be required to use Microsoft Word or PowerPoint and all that stuff a little more to get through some of the courses in IT. So that's it. This is Savage Science with a quick video talking to y'all about computer science, IT,